So we'll stay with Rory. We'll stay with Rory. So Rory was also on Twitter Space recently, and he said he was drunk when he was talking to me. So this is honestly it. We probably should just listen to it.
Don't do that. You sound like a victim right now. Why are you taking that up? You know, he was.
Well, I'm milking it.
He was drunk and belligerent.
I'm milking it. I'm milking it because
he wasn't being rational.
I did. I just thought I was so polite, and you know, I just couldn't believe that white man attacked me like that. You know what I'm saying?
You telling me this nigga was tipsy while he was talking to you like that?
That's crazy.
Did he call you out of your name at any point in time?
I think he did. I just didn't hear it. That's all.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You were so traumatized. You couldn't.
I couldn't believe he was yelling at me.
Couldn't react.
I looked up to him. He put us on.
Rory.
This is one of your forefathers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What am I doing?
I don't know.
My forefather's yelling at me. What am I supposed to do?
I don't even know if you want me to say this, but we've had talks. You talked about dyeing the beard a little red, nigga.
I did. I said I really wanted to walk in them footsteps.
I can't believe he got like this off of sparkling water.
You was just bumping his album.
Yo, chill out.
This nigga Rory. I was a little drunk. This nigga Rory was drinking.
Oh man,
Rory had too many bubbles.
But yeah, man, Rory said that he was he was out of pocket on the thing, and he apologizes to the whole thing. We didn't give a fuck, honestly. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I think it was pretty obvious I didn't give a fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but we just gonna listen to it. We gonna turn it.
I'm honestly a little sad. He was drunk.
He didn't seem drunk.
He didn't seem drunk to me.
Did he seem drunk? It felt like his opinion had him, but
yeah,
it didn't seem intoxicated.
You could.
What if this is his way of realizing he doesn't want to engage in a back and forth because he doesn't like us? So he's saying he was drunk. So it's like it's just smooth sailing. We don't got to talk about each other.
He did mention why he just play it.
Yeah, I was getting heat for like kind of explain your side of the whole AJ the Menace thing, like trying to understand it. They was giving me
I missed that part.
This nigga Slick be explaining shit that don't need to be explained.
Slick, Riley said, "Shut up, nigga."
I be trying to understand stuff that isn't explained too well.
I was drunk talking to AJ. I apologize for anything I said.
He said, "I think abstractly."
He didn't say nothing crazy.
Isn't that like,
Yo, I knew it.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Isn't that like
I was super drunk. I just lost a friend. I'm mad I was on Spaces that night.
Oh wow.
You were super drunk?
Yeah, you didn't really have a crazy argument for what you said, and you sounded wrong. I was in the stage that night, and I was like, what the fuck is Rory up there talking about? Slick doing that bullshit? That was a mess. I'm not going to lie.
It didn't start getting sloppy until the end.
That's true.
Yeah,
give him some credit.
I felt embarrassed.
Right. Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
I peeped it. I ain't going to hold you.
It wasn't that bad, but it did get a little sloppy, little bit.
Yeah. I felt like I was just taking my anger out on him.
Or can you pause it? An intoxicated mind is a sober mouth.
It is.
I remember when I first heard that, I was like, "Oh shit, these bitches are crazy."
True. And you could tell he wasn't that drunk because he didn't tell you that he loved you in the end.
Right.
No, I mean,
super drunk is a stretch, I think.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
That's how you know he was super drunk.
Yeah, super drunk is a stretch.
Like, nah, man, I really love you, man.
It's whatever. It's like whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, apparently, it's like and condolences to Rory. He was going through something.
For sure, yeah.
That motivated a lot of that energy.
Yeah.
He was literally just trying to forget.
I was about to say.
But at the same time, that's one of the things why I told you, like, when you do, like, it seems like the best route to take is when I do run into somebody that we talked about, it's like, yeah, man, say what you got to get that shit off your chest, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just get it off your chest. I'm not about to take that shit seriously, nigga.
At this point, you need to start constructing the argument for them. So, like, you just rebut them.
Yeah.
I'm just rebutting them.
But that's why.
And half the time I can't remember, because nobody remembers one specific moment or what is it that you don't like.
Well,
you just remember a feeling.
You do, if it's true.
You remember a feeling you had.
You remember it with your super villains. Like Spider-Man, he got a bunch of niggas to where it's like they'll catch him in the street. He don't even know why they really mad at him for real. But the whole time, this nigga is the reason for their origin story.
Yeah,
and that's why you got to break it down. You got to be like, okay, like, I'm not saying you hate me for the wrong reason, but at least tell me why you hate me. Let's be reasonable.
So I can explain why you're wrong.
Reasonable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can tell you why I either stand on that point still, and hey, you can hate me because you can feel however you feel.
You can hate me,
but you are gonna let me talk to you.
For sure, yeah. You're not about to talk.
What I mean?
Yeah.
You sound a little entitled, but I'm rocking with it.
Well, you can't hate me without at least talk. I mean, shit.
That's not true.
Well, you can, but
definitely hate me from a distance.
As a man,
hating from a distance is safe.
It depends on who's the hate aggressor.
Nah, because a lot of hate isn't pure enough to really do it in real life. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel that way. You just projecting.
Everything always changes.
You just trying to distract
Everything
yourself.
always changes in real life.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Rory's one of those people, like, I can't react to his hate. Like, I'm not going to have his hate turn into me hating him. Because it's Rory.
Because of Rory's guilt.
It's Rory.
I feel like Rory feels internal guilt when he hates somebody or when he does something bad.
Like, I don't think he was drunk. I think his cat was sick. Like, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of Rory. That's the type of nigga Rory is. You know what I mean? He feels.
You think he has sick cats?
I think the weather affects his mood.
You don't think he's a good home? You think he's a good caretaker?
He's a dog person, I think.
The weather affects his mood. He's that type of guy.
He's a dog person?
I think it's because we know he's low key, like, actually kind of reasonable.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like you can't like fully hate a nigga like that.
Nah, man. Rory is.
You can't fully hate a nigga who reflects as much as Rory does.
He reflects so much.
It doesn't matter what you said to him. He said it to himself.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
true,
you know what I mean?
Bro, I said it in that last clip. I feel like towards the end of that call, Rory has called out his own shit that was either trash or corny. He just got to get around to it for himself.
And that's
You know
what I mean by
saying?
reasonable. Like reasonable about his own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable is what I the better
Vulnerability.
term.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, what was I watching? It might have been the Spaces randomly.
It sounded good.
Somebody said, yeah, you're sensitive or something. He said, what's wrong with being sensitive? But it was like the way he said it, I was like, that's pretty funny. Like it was funny because it was like, I guess nothing, but like.
But you could hear his shoulder.
But at the same time, if you doing shit like this on Spaces,
In this context.
probably is an issue.
Yeah.
Probably should control your shit a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? If you just like tweaking out over some goofy shit every so often, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He said, what's wrong with feeling your feels?
right.
Yeah. And at least
How do you
his,
rebuttal that?
It's like, I don't know, nigga. Ask your therapist.
at least when he gets drunk, he's not like destructive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least, well, self-destructive, but
At least
he's not
we don't
hurting
know.
anybody up.
Because are we about to respond to somebody that got drunk and said a bunch of stupid shit on this podcast, or was that just like my home life? I'm trying to think.
What? Yeah, that-
Wait, what?
at least, unless I forgot.
I think you're talking about the
I'm thinking
debacle
about
with,
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something different. Which y'all have talked about that already, haven't y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
touched on a little bit as LOI the show.
But Patrick CC just dropped the video. That's why I was fresh in my brain.
Oh, it's up then.
Yeah.
Well, it's over for you,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's over. Nigga, if Patrick CC sees you, nigga.
It's over for you.
Yeah.
You get that CC nigga you out of here, bro.
It's funny how the white man dictates how like black people feel and shit.
You sound like an Israelite.
There's a war going on, pimp.
Don't act like you don't like white.
You sound like
leches.
Rory.
Even when I put this clip in here, it's like, how much more? How do we even milk this? It's milk.
I think we addressed it. We addressed it.
I don't know what else to say.
If we harp on it too much, then Lori's gonna fucking he's gonna look at his reflection in the pond.
Yeah, it's like,
I was about
whatever.
to say, man, shout
Oh,
out to
I will comment on this.
It's gonna start to flicker.
I will comment on this YouTube channel, 2𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬 Whoever you are, you have been secretly dominating uploading Twitter Spaces in the last 24 hours, it seems like, or 48 hours, because your shit, obviously, probably once I click it, it keeps going up. I do love your name. I know you're a Philly nigga. 2𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝑗ones, like you're a Philly nigga.
You gotta be.
You spelled Menace wrong.
Y'all should be able to smell each other out.
That's okay. It's cool. It's MENACE. But
Yeah, mince.
Yeah, he's definitely from Philly.
Mince material.
fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with that Philly
You
education?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga.
Matter of fact, hit subscribe for him because I don't even know why I haven't subscribed. Because it's like the last couple days, I'm like looking for something and his shit comes up first. I'm like, oh, this nigga is